Hey y'all! So today I will be doing my July favorites. First thing I have is by far my favorite primer ever. It's the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. It just comes in this little jar and it looks like that. It's not greasy. I like the way it goes on and it makes my foundation look flawless. Just a word of advice if you're in Canada and you're thinking about getting this, buy it at Walmart because it's $12 to $13 there. At Shoppers Drug Mart, it's $18 to $19, which I do not understand. I know Walmart has cheaper prices, but that's a pretty big difference. Alright, speaking of foundation, this is my favorite summertime foundation, the CoverGirl Naturelux foundation, and I am in the shade 310 Flax. Now, I haven't had the best experiences with CoverGirl foundations. I hate the one in that little glass bottle, I think it's called Clean or whatever. This one, on the other hand, is really great. Feels really light on my skin and it gives a great dewy finish. The only thing is this doesn't have the most amount of coverage. I'd say it's a light to medium coverage. So if you want something that's full coverage, this is not the best. Next one is the highlighter that pretty much everyone here on YouTube raves about. I can understand why. It is the Benefit High Beam. This is just the perfect color for a highlighter. It's a pale pink. The applicator is like a nail polish applicator, but it's just the right size to apply it. And here's a swatch. I don't know if you can really see that, but I'm wearing it today. Definitely my new favorite highlighter. I've had a lot of eyeshadow favorites this month. The first one that I've been loving. Alright, so for the longest time I was searching for that perfect grass green eyeshadow. Because as most of you know, green is my favorite color. I looked all over the drugstore. A few were close, but none of them were exactly what I was looking for. MAC has pretty much every eyeshadow color of the rainbow. I went to the MAC store, they didn't have it. Then I happened to be at Sephora, and Urban Decay never let me down. This is Kush, and it is just gorgeous. Just that perfect pure green. I'll swatch it for you now. Just look at how amazing that is. And like all Urban Decay eyeshadows, this is great quality, lasts a long time, doesn't crease, great pigmentation. If you're looking for that perfect green eyeshadow, this is definitely the one I recommend. Next, of course, I had to mention my Coastal Scents 88 Ultra Shimmer Palette. I've been playing around with this ever since I got it. I even did an unboxing video, which I shall link in the description below, just so you can see this awesomeness yet again. That is such an amazing variety. And yes, these are all amazing quality. I haven't worn every single one of these colors, obviously there's 88 of them, but the ones I have worn are all incredible. And the last favorite eyeshadow I have is actually a sample I got from Sigma when I got my brushes. I know Sigma is most famous for their brushes, and yes, they are incredible, but I also really like their eyeshadows. Alright, so they have these three palettes called Dare, Bare, and Flare, and they sent me one eyeshadow from each of them. I think the palettes are about $35 and they have 8 colors in them. So the first color is Oversea, and this is from the Flare palette, which has mostly purples and greens. This one reminds me a lot of Steamy from MAC, which is my favorite turquoise eyeshadow. Next color I got is from the Bare palette, which has all neutrals in it. This one is called Act. That reminds me a lot of Smog from the Urban Decay Naked palette. And the last one is by far my favorite because I have nothing like it in my entire collection. I even looked at my Coastal Scents 88 palette. I have a couple that are similar but nothing exact. It is from the Dare palette, which has a lot of reds, pinks, a couple of yellows, and it is called Reveal. It is a gorgeous reddish orange. There it is on my hand. Love this color. My favorite lipstick this month has definitely been the Revlon Color Burst in Peach. I got a swatch right here. This color looks great, perfect for summer, and it's not too drying. And you know what lip gloss I think looks super beautiful on top? The Revlon Super Lustrous Gloss in Coral Reef. Alright, so here's the lipstick by itself, there's the gloss by itself, and right below is them together. Honestly, the Revlon Super Lustrous glosses are the best in the entire drugstore. Of course, you'll now be getting a close-up of my makeup today. Alright, now I have a makeup brush, which I have absolutely been loving. And I can't believe I didn't check this out before. It is the Sigma F80 Flat Kabuki. And before I got that one, I was using a flat foundation brush like this. It does an okay job of applying, but the problem is sometimes I get streaks and then I have to go back in and blend that out with my fingers. This just does an excellent job of applying it. And also, it's really dense, so it doesn't soak up as much product as natural bristles do, which pisses me off because I hate wasting product. The only one minor complaint I have is that the handle's glossy, so fingerprints show up pretty easily. I kind of wish these handles were more matte, but other than that, it's amazing, so it doesn't bother me too much. Oh yeah, and if you want just this brush, it's $16 from the Sigma website. Or if you want the entire set of Sigmax brushes, I got 4 of them and paid $56, but I think since then they've added in a new brush, like really soon after I ordered it. So it's like, damn it, if I just waited a bit longer, I would have gotten 5. But I know the price has also been increased to $69. Still, that works out to less than $14 per brush, which is still a lot less than, say, a MAC brush. And oh yeah, these do not shed. That is my #1 requirement for a brush, is that they don't shed. And in spite of the density, it is quite soft. Okay, that's all I've got for makeup things. I have 2 nail polishes, which I've really been enjoying. The first one is the one I have on now, and it's Essie's Beach Bum Blue. This is just a great sky blue. And the next one is one of the new Sally Hansen magnetic nail polishes. This is what I was wearing in my last video. And this one is an electric emerald. I love the effect on these. It's like there's wavy lines going through it. It's hard to describe, but I've gotten a lot of compliments on this when I was wearing it. Favorite snack? Creamsicles. I know they're not the healthiest, but come on, they only have 70 calories each. And half a gram of fat, which is like almost nothing compared to some snacks. Come in orange, raspberry, and blueberry. And for the few of you who don't know what creamsicles are, they're basically like ice cream inside a popsicle. Don't worry, I took the creamsicles out of the box and put them in the freezer, so it did not melt, and that would make me very sad. Finally, my favorite book this month has been Willow by Julia Hoban. Alright, so the story is this girl named Willow. She was driving the car one night because her parents had too much to drink. She ended up losing control and both of her parents died. After that, her life basically fell apart. The kids at her new school, they weren't really nice. She lives with her older brother, but their relationship is not the same. The only way she knows how to deal with all the pain she's going through is cutting herself. Then she meets a guy named Guy, ironically. And she can just totally be herself around him. He knows all of her secrets. Slowly but surely, her life starts to change for the better. It really tugged on my heartstrings. I actually cried a couple of times while reading this. Trust me, it's a lot more than troubled teenage girl turns to self-injury. There's far more to it. Alright, so that's all the favorites I've got for you now. And of course, this one is a favorite of all of you. Oh, my arm's in the way. Mimi. So that's all I've got for you now. I love you, and you'll see me soon. Bye! This is the L'Oreal Smooth Perfecting. Look who came here to interrupt my video. What are you doing? I even did an unboxing, which I shall link in blah. Like, oh, let's say 150 calorie Twinkies. What are you doing here?